Benvenuti, buongiorno from the beautiful hills of southern Tuscany, where it's overcast today, and where I've had a really nice day so far. For the most part, this is Monday, the 4th of October, 2021, and on Mondays, especially in smaller cities, many shops and businesses are closed, including the bar that I usually go to for coffee and a brioche in the morning. And so instead, I went down the road a little further. This was one I couldn't walk to, so I had to drive to it. And a beautiful bakery, a big one, a regional bakery, one that supplies much of this area with beautiful, delicious baked goods. And I also had an interesting phone call this morning. I don't normally get phone calls on my Italian phone number, but I got a phone call this morning from the police, from a detective, an inspector. And what had happened was a couple days ago at the market, and this is a video about markets, so this story fits. But at the market, I had stopped to eat lunch, and I had checked my pocket where I normally carry my passport, and it wasn't there. And I was, oh my goodness, this is terrible. So I looked for it some and looked through my backpack and through my bags and everything, and couldn't find it. I went back to the different market stalls where I had purchased things, and nobody knew anything about it. So I ended up going to the police station to tell them about this problem, and then I filled out a report. I wrote a report in Italian, so who knows what I said, but the desk officer seemed to think I'd done okay. And so then I went to heading to the train station to come back to this city, and I realized where the passports were, and I had not lost the passport. So I went back to the police station and told them, and hilarity ensued. But the young policeman was very nice to an old, confused stranieri, and he had me fill out another report saying that I had ritrovato. I'd found my documents, and so I thought it was all over. But then this morning I got a call from a gentleman who spoke very rapid Italian. I was listening to a book on tape at the time, so I was trying to turn that off and get the phone to be the primary audio distraction in my life. And finally we had a conversation, and I think I understood. He just wanted some more information. He wanted some passport numbers and stuff like that. But he said he didn't think it would be a problem as long as I kept the reports, and if anybody questioned me about my passport, to show them the report. So hopefully everything will be okay. We'll find out when I get to the airport and try to get on a plane in a few weeks. We'll see what happens then. But hopefully all will be okay. Well, today's love letter from Italy is all about markets, and Italy has fantastic markets. Back where I live in the United States, we have nice markets too. We have farmers markets, and we have flea markets and art markets and things like that, holiday markets. But in Italy, they take it to a whole other level. And the markets in Italy, this little town that I'm living in, or living near, with I think probably at least 5 days a week, maybe 6 days a week, there's a market somewhere within a 20-minute drive of this very house. And so the video today is going to be a kind of just a stroll through some of those markets, a few comments here and there, and then and also a look at a really special market once a month in the town of Arezzo, which is kind of the big city of this region. There is an antiques fair, Fiaro Antiquario or something like that. And this is a really pretty famous event. People come from all over Italy, and from further afield, from France and Germany and different places, because it's a big market. The entire historical center of the city is filled with market stalls on that day, selling all kinds of stuff. So we'll take a little stroll through that market too. That's the one where I thought I lost my passport. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it. There won't be a lot of talking on this one. Thank you, those of you that have subscribed to this silly video series. I think I'm at 95 subscribers now, and I need 5 more to win the golden ticket. on YouTube. So if you do have a minute, if you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button, I would appreciate it. Well, here we go. The video today, the first part of the video is going to be a compilation of markets in probably 6 different cities around Italy that I've spent time in and have photographed and videoed the markets there. And then we'll talk a little more and go to the market in Arezzo. Well, one of the things that's different about markets in Italy are the trucks, and this is just a standard van, but on top of it, on the side of it, is this special contraption that a shade tent comes out of, and so this one has a fold-up door that has a shade tent, and so on. Some vendors use standard, market tents, but many of them have these special vehicles. This vehicle is a fish truck, and I'm sure this vendor serves many markets in the region, not just the one we were at that day. This is a prepared meat, salami, cheeses, prepared foods, charcuterie of different kinds, all delicious, of course, and they even have a porchetta, which is a whole roasted pig, which is turned into sandwiches. Sorry, vegetarian friends. This is a English truck, I believe. Markets are beautiful things. You can find amazing vegetables there. There's a market in Bologna where there's a wine cellar, where there's a vintner who comes in with his wine from the farm, and his bottles of wine are between €2 and €3 a piece, and they're freaking delicious. So, it's a bargain to shop at the market. A lot of people, do their weekly shopping at the market. Some go to markets every day because they're not too far away. And they're a great supplement to the supermarkets and the mini markets and the other kind of normal markets there are here in Italy. Well, the next section of the video is going to be a visit to the Antiques Fair in Arezzo, and it's an amazing place. Every kind of collectible you can possibly imagine. Just a quick stroll through that market, and then I'll say arrivederci for this time. I have a couple more videos that are kind of in production. I have some more work to do on them, some more video to collect, but I'll be back at the very latest next week with one more video. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being part of the fun. Thank you for paying attention to my ramblings, and thank you for all the questions and comments and everything else I get both here and on Facebook and Instagram and other places where I post my nonsense. Well, arrivederci, have a wonderful day, and hope that you're safe and happy and have a smile on your face.